Mark, good morning to you.
Hey, Rob. I'm dreaming of a wet Christmas.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Windy and wet. And thankful for you all. Grateful for the folks at WATD, because these are the times you remember, right? Where you keep us informed. You know, these times where there's power outages and, you know, winds whipping and storms and stay off the roads and what's going on out there. And boy, oh boy, you can always count on the folks at ATD. You, Rob, and your morning show with Christine and then Audrey and Dan McCready letting us know and Rob Gilman. I saw Larry in the studio, so I think Larry's around. But you're there. You're committed. You're here for us when we're out of the know, right? And we are super grateful for you. We know that we can count on you. Power out, you've got your transistor radio, you put your batteries in, and you know what's going on out there. And we're really super, super grateful and appreciative of everyone here at ATD keeping us informed all the time.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, and that's what Ed Perry loves to do, as you know. That's why he's got all those generators ready to stay on. He's got two, right? At least. Maybe two there. There's generators all over the place to keep the power on.
I love it.
When the emergencies are happening. So you're right. Make sure always that you have your radio ready, because in a battery-operated radio would be the preferred way, because if the power goes out and your internet goes out, no streaming.
No streaming. No, keep your phones charged, and maybe you can stream, but you can always count on WATD, and it's nice to know. It's that stable feeling where you know you can always count on 95.9 WATD.
Got it. Mark Stiles Law. And so let's see, what else did you want to talk about? Anything about the holidays or into the new year?
Yeah, you know, it's that turning the page, right? It's so much fun to turn that page. Maybe 2022 wasn't your finest year, but 2023 sure is going to be, right? It's nice to turn that page into the new year and look ahead and think about what you're going to be doing and New Year's resolutions and goals and all that fun stuff. New Year's is it's open, it's free, it's a blank canvas, Rob. And you know what we're going to focus on, me personally, we started to do this as a daily habit, and we're going to continue doing this, and it's really fulfilling, is 5-star for a day. And I want to put out as a challenge for all of our listeners too. 5-star reviews. Folks need reviews. Reviews are so very important right now. Online endorsements of their business, of their personal profession. And folks, when they're searching for companies, will look to the reviews. What are people saying about them? You know, what are the consumers, folks that have worked with them, saying about that company, that person? And what I'm committing to is every day to prop somebody up, right? So maybe I'm leaving WATD and I want to get on LinkedIn and say, Rob Hakala is the best morning DJ on the planet. And then he'll get a ping, and that'll make him feel good, and it makes me feel good to know that somebody might see that and say that, right? Same with any business you're doing business with, right? The friends at Stiles Law would really enjoy a 5-star review, because, again, we know that there's a lot of folks that do what we do, and when people search on the interweb, they look and they see reviews. What are people saying? What is the common theme, right? And hopefully what we're seeing mostly on ours is they've taken something that's challenging, that can be otherwise disruptive and difficult, and they made it seamless. They made it easy and enjoyable, as opposed to a process. I didn't feel like a number. We had an experience, right?
So this is the challenge you're putting out to people.
Yeah.
Because this is important, because you can review anything now, right?
You can, and you can hit 1 star and make people feel badly, and that is an option. But we're encouraging people to say, you know what, who makes me feel good? Who makes my life easier? Who can I endorse? Who can I put out there into the world so that somebody else sees it and says, wow, I'm going to work with those folks?
I didn't realize sometimes, Mark, on these deliveries either, that if you gave somebody too many negative reviews, it would affect sometimes what they get. And I didn't realize that sometimes, you know, I don't know. I guess I had a bad mindset, Mark. I used to think that nothing was perfect, so never give out a 5. Because I said, well, there would be nothing perfect, but then just give out 3s and 4s. And then I found out if you do that too much, it somehow brings down the person's number.
Yeah, so there's...
I don't know, like, most of us don't know about any of how that inside stuff works.
Yeah, so there's...
So if you give 5 stars, that just ends up helping somebody, maybe.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's what you're working towards, right? Is
Okay.
to help those that help you, right? So 1 obviously is not going to help them,
But if it really is bad.
But yeah, I mean, we're striving for perfection, but let's all agree that there is no perfection. It's not out there. We'll continue to strive for it. But 5 says, hey, they did everything that I expected, and I want to let everybody know that if you work with this group, you're going to have a wonderful experience. A
Yeah.
5-star experience. I would not be afraid to hit the 5. You know, if 4s are great, but 5s are really where it's at, and people are looking to see how many 5s are there. How many people really enjoyed the experience?
5-star. Okay, there's your
5-star a
5-star
day.
challenge. All right, I like that.